Okay, we just moved forward so we can hitch up our toad. So the first time the kittens have ever seen that this thing actually moves. And they look pretty comfortable. Look at you guys. Hi, you guys are fine. Enzo, on the other hand, is still panic-stricken. After 2 years of travel, he still does not like the RV. We're getting ready to go to Palo Duro Canyon. Our first jaunt will be to a state park that's about 2 hours away. You got Rudy on the bottom here. We'll find a better place to go. You got the GPS all set up already. The tire monitor is starting to work. The kittens are still playing. They have no idea that this thing moves. So that should be fun. We're going to put them in a crate back here. Since we don't know how they're going to do, and we're not going to keep an eye on them, we're going to put them in the crate. I have Patches. Where is Patches? She's back in here in a little cubby hole. A little padded area I made for her. And we're going to get the eyeball look. I see you. We have our extra portable refrigerator freezer. This we'll have to move because we have to bring the slides in. That'll probably sit over here. We may put them in front of the window, or we may put them over here on the couch. I'm not sure which yet. Leaving around 3 o'clock in the afternoon after Mike got out of work. It's going to be a 10-hour trip to get to Palo Duro, so we're taking it in about 4-hour legs. The first one's actually going to take us only 2 hours. And we're off!
That's it. State Park, but this is telling me 2 more miles. So that's why I always worry about when you pick the state park directly, because you don't know where it's going to take you. Working headquarters, go straight.
We checked in. They told us again that there's no water at the hookups, but we knew that. But we have a whole tank of water, so we're not too concerned.
In 1/2 mile, arrive at Palmetto State Park, on the right.
He just said second left and left us on our own, huh?
Pretty much. I gotta ask him that.
That's the trailhead. Okay, so we're just gonna look for a campground, I guess. How's it look? Can you see it on the corner?
Okay.
Okay.
That's the
hitch. Bottom of the big hitch. Okay. to check that when we get out.
Yeah.
Are we looking inside? Can't see the port. Never mind. I
We're
already got
off
my
the road.
answer. Yeah, I already got my answer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The map didn't tell us whether to go left or right, so we guessed right. Thank God we were right.
Parking. Should I say that way?
Yeah.
There is no that way. It's this way. This is
Yeah,
over.
that's
This is the
overflow
overflow
parking.
parking. Yeah. They must have a serious problem here.
What is it?
So what is this one? This is 4. Let's hope it goes up. And they're hitching it. You gotta get up a level first and hitch the car.
Right.
Okay, this is 9 right here. Alright.
Well, that's 9?
Yep.
All right.
Might just get lucky and get satellite.
Okay.
Depending where north is. Okay, I'm gonna pull straight up,
Pull straight up and then we can unhitch the car.
hitch the truck, and then I'm going to
Yeah.
back it straight in.
All right.
I don't think we're gonna
There's
get
nobody around, so I doubt very much.
Alright, so there's a tree hanging over the center.
Is there really?
Yes. This is
Okay,
definitely
we'll
not.
pick a different one then.
No. We're just gonna stay with the plan here. Okay, let's unhitch.
I had looked at these sites on the website, and they looked really nice. I picked this one because it was right next to the trailhead. But after you back into it, you find out that it slips down to the left. So Mike wasn't thrilled.
Now? Yeah. I can see it in the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna be off a little. When we're off, we're leaning. Yeah, let's see if it'll work. It's gonna push this up.
There's a picnic table, a hook for a lantern, and a little barbecue pit thingy. It's really quiet here. We have like almost no neighbors. We're on site number 9, but 11 also looks pretty nice. We got one person all the way down there. Mike's first order of business was to set up the Starlink because he had to work the next day. And he had a little fun with the trees. Time to take Enzo for a walk and stretch our legs. Yeah, you have to look really carefully, but there's a wire running across the path as Mike decided to try to put the Starlink in the meadow that's next to the campsite. See it? Can you just barely see it there? We just thought that was not a really good idea. Somebody would trip on it. We called the park ranger and asked if we could move to site 11, which they said sure. So we put the slides in, put all the things away, and moved it to site 11. And we were able to reach the meadow with the Starlink and get a great connection. Meanwhile, the kittens are having a grand old time. Look at her. Doesn't she look innocent? Desi's playing with everybody. He's a happy little baby. Guess he's just entertaining himself. Doesn't even need anybody to play with. He's just having a grand old time.
Let me kiss. No kiss?
Oh, I put his paws up.
Give me my card. Too bad you don't taste like caramel. Maybe I should get some caramel perfume.
Flop.
I think you're ready for a nap, huh?
I think so. Nap time.
Boy.
Sister's already taking a nap.
He fell asleep.
Did he really?
Closed his eyes.
Aww. She's still
I
awake.
can't sleep. We gotta go somewhere.
Oh, honey, your eyes are still open. My brother pooped out on me.
Well, she's closing her eyes.
San Marcos River Trail. All right. Let's go for the hike of the day. Yep. Watch for snakes.
Make that sign any bigger. This is the river.
Yeah. It's all green right now. What a gorgeous day.
If you're venturing stuff, you want to go sit in that swamp.
No, thank you. I don't know what that is. Oh, watch for snakes, it says on the thing.
By a river.
Yeah.
You're gonna be eating anything.
It's pretty. Green. And very, very still. Oh, actually, there is a current. There's a current. I can see a leaf going. Moving along.
Actually, if you look over there, you can see how fast it is.
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah, it is moving. Oh, I can hear him scurrying. Armadillo back there. Yeah. He's scared right off now. He's just standing so perfectly still. And I love the prickly pear. I got palmetto ferns right here. It's Really pretty day, super humid.
Thermo Earth event.
Yeah. Since the 1970s. And it's certainly dried up now. Cool. I love these little flowers. Really cool. And this is where we come out. San Marcos River Trail. Right ahead of us is the men's and ladies' room. Of course, they were closed since their water was shut off. A lot of these sites are nice and level. There's our site back there. These sites are a little bit on a slope. And that's our site. It's site number 11. It's right next to on the spurs of the trails. That's site number 9 earlier, but it's really, really unlevel. We probably would have stayed on 9, except that Mike couldn't get a reception and he really needed the Starlink for work, so it was worth moving. Next morning, Mike made us breakfast burritos. They were yummy. And then we decided to go to Buc-ee's to get gas in our Toad because we were almost out. And we figured we'd pick up lunch too. Brisket sandwiches. I decided to take Enzo for a hike at sunset. I needed something to do. I needed to get out of the RV. Mike had a conference call. We have a sign here about the CCC. Young men, many in their teens, worked hard building the park and learning life skills at the same time. Buildings like the rectory and the water tower are excellent examples of the amount of work, planning, and skill that went into it. But other, much more subtle features like the lake system are fruits of their labor as well. And this is the rectory. Yes, the fans are going. There's like no one else here. It's about 7 o'clock at night. And we just had a really bad rainstorm here. It's really pretty. I wonder if we can see inside. Table, some chairs. Cool. On the other side, there's a view of the river. And the locusts are still singing. It is still humid out. Looks like a little day use area. It's got some picnic tables and little barbecues. Oh, it says day use area. Duh. Otten Swamp Trail. Okay, this is the other end of it. I passed the other end of the trail. This we have some, like a red mulberry. I'm not sure if that's it. Can't tell. Texas persimmon. I'm guessing that's what this is. Another one, inland sea oats. Look for sea heads that look like fish on a fishing pole to identify inland sea oats. I guess that's what these guys are. I don't know, that's a bit of a stretch though. Like a little trail, it might take us to the river. Oh, it does. Cool. We're walking right towards the setting sun, so it's really, really pretty. And looks like it just drops off. Okay, Enzo. We are not going any closer as it goes way down there. I'm out here walking Enzo by himself. Just him and me. Mike is on some sort of conference call. So we figured to take an evening stroll. It's so pretty out here. There's like no one out here at all. Except for the deer. We saw 3 deer so far. And what have you seen, Enzo? Have you seen anything yet? There is Enzo. There he is. I think I need a stick or something to make this a little further away. Oh well. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have a trumpet creeper. Oh, I've seen these before. They have really, really pretty flowers. Sometimes only seen when they fall to the ground. Many of the beautiful blooms of the trumpet creeper vine are high up in the treetops. We actually have them on our fence at home. And this is the Outer Swamp Trail. That's the other end of it. And it continues on the other side, but it's too late in the evening. I think we're just going to walk back along the road. What do you think? So, yeah. I just looked at my watch and I'd only been out for half an hour, so let's see if I can find someplace else. Palmetto Interpretive Trail. Watch for snakes. I keep saying that. We just had a rainstorm here, so I can hear water. That's pretty cool. Time-tested technology. Installed in 1936 by the Civilian Conservation Corps. This pump is one of the few operational ramjet pumps in existence today. The pump is unusual because it uses no electrical power. Driven by the force of a rising column of water from the Artiston well below, it pumps water to a cistern on top of the adjacent water tower. How cool is that? And so let's check this out. Oh, isn't that pretty? There's a little pipe. And of course, it's running out like crazy. Let's see. It goes all the way up. So are you sneezing? Let's see. Look at the old. I love all these old structures. Let's walk around the other side of this thing. I love how they use all these really big stones. And they built this. Very pretty. And of course we have all these palmetto ferns all over the place. It's really, really quite pretty. It almost looks like a jungle. really pretty. It intersects with the Mesquite Flat Trail. I thought it was a loop, but I guess it's not. Oh no, actually it is. Okay. It goes this way. A dried up pond over there. Even with all this rain. Another one. More than meets the eye. All the palmettos and the swamps above ground are what this park is known for. It's actually what's going on beneath the surface that makes their existence here possible at all. Oh, cool. Underground faults and cracks allow water that's accumulated deeper in the earth beneath the reclaw formation to rise to the surface. Looking past the palmettos. Now they're talking about all the animals that you can find here, like the timber rattlesnake, the harvester butterfly, a warbler I've never heard of, and a swamp rabbit. And here comes Mike.
This is like a place out of Jurassic.
Yeah. As soon as we got back from a hike, it started to rain again. The kittens are fascinated with the rain. They keep checking out the drops that run down the windshield. But they're checking out everything. They're getting into all sorts of trouble. Look at Desi. Playing with the drops. Running down the windshield. Armadillo's really busy digging away there. He could care less about us. There are deer everywhere. Enzo's just beside himself. I took Mike to show him the rectory since he didn't see it last night. How they cut it out around the stone. Yeah, it's cool. And more deer. They are everywhere. They just... I guess not.
He doesn't give a shit about you.
He just didn't give a shit about me. He don't care. And it was time for our next stop on our way to Palo Duro Canyon. So psyched. I'm following Mike in the truck because we're going to hitch up when we get to the end of this driveway. We want to see if the hitch still hits when we go through that dip. Does look like a jungle in here, doesn't it? Spooky looking. Yeah, there it goes. It never used to scrape. I have no idea why it's scraping now. And this is why we didn't hook up the car ahead of time. There's a couple little nasty dips here. We're going to hitch up the truck out here. It's a lot safer, even though there's not really anyone around. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and maybe share it. Please follow our RV adventures. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.